Brawl Stars is a game that's constantly changing, with features being added, removed or changed in every update with hopes that it will improve the game, or at least make more money. Despite the 5 years of updates, the game still isn't perfect, and it probably never will be, but the game can get better, and there are many changes and features that Supercell could add to improve Brawl Stars. In this video I'm going to discuss those changes and additions that I would want to see the most. So let's get started with achievements. Currently the Brawl Stars economy has some problems. Everything is bought with coins. Gears, gadgets, star powers, hypercharges, viewbot, wait, ignore that last one. So everybody has a lack of coins. Yes, this was slightly improved by the Brawl Pass update, giving everybody more coins, but I still think more should be done to fix this. And I think achievements could be a very interesting solution. They work kind of like quests, but instead being permanent and taking longer to beat. Stuff like win 100 bounty games or get one brawler to max mastery. You can even have some weirder rewards for weirder achievements, like getting a spray for killing somebody with Nani's return to sender gadget. This could not only be a good way to give players more resources, but also a way to make players play the game in a different way and experience more of what Brawl Stars has to offer. A way to give the players who've gotten tired of Brawl Stars' normal gameplay loop new, fun and unique challenges to get them back into the game. But to make them stay, I think Brawl Stars needs more quality of life changes. Now, I know this isn't one thing, but I make the video, so I decide the rules. Currently in Brawl Stars, you're only able to use the 3 brawler pins and 2 player pins you've equipped. It's just way too low. The amount of times I wanted to use an emote wasn't equipped is at least 1. So copying the emote system from a game like Fortnite, where equipped emotes appear first, but then the player can swap emote page to access all their emotes, would be greatly appreciated, a good change. I would also like an easier way to find specific brawlers in the brawler page or in the Power League before match brawler select thing. Now I know Kara's been ranting about sorting brawlers alphabetically, and Supercell answered that would be too hard because of all the different languages in the game. Just having a search bar on top of the brawler select screen would be really helpful and work in all languages too, if they don't use a horrible sorting algorithm. And finally, I would love if they made it so you can see the end battle stats after a match from the battle log without having to rewatch the whole replay. Maybe they could even add an entire statistics page where you could see stats not viewable from the end screen, like both health, healed and damage done, or objective related stats like high safe damage or time in the hot zone. All of these changes would just improve Brawl Stars overall. But if you're more interested in brand new features, then the tournament mode might be for you. I think a tournament mode would be a really cool feature to add, something similar to tournaments in Rocket League, where you can gather a team of 3, join a small tournament, and then play against other teams of similar skill level. You would play Power League matches in a bracket system where the losing team is eliminated, and the winner of the whole tournament gets some type of reward. A feature like this could be a very good way of getting regular players more interested in the competitive side of Brawl Stars, as well as it would be really fun. It feels way cooler to barely beat another team to crawl on to the semi-finals than it does just to win 2 Power League games in a row. But if this feels like a feature that you personally wouldn't use at all, then here is an addition that everyone would love: new brawlers. Everybody loves new brawlers. They add new fun ways to play the game and give Supercell loads of money. But I would more specifically want to see more unique brawlers that don't play like any other brawler in the game. Like Shock, for example. And don't worry Supercell, I have prepared the perfect brawler concept. Let me present to you Gelbedes, the gambling addict. His primary attack will deal a random amount of damage to a random thing that could take damage. It can be an enemy, a high safe, a placeable super or gadget, or even a teammate. He will play completely different to all other brawlers in the game, as his ideal playstyle would be to camp in a bush and spam his primary attack hoping he hits enemies. His super would also be entirely different from anything we've ever seen. It would, just like Stu's super, charge after just 1 ammo. But unlike Stu's super, it would set all enemy players' devices to max volume and play a sound effect of somebody shouting the N-word. This would be a really interesting super, as it would inconvenience the opponent in a very different way than just dealing damage or slowing them. It would instead alert the enemy's mothers, who would take the devices away and make it easier for you to win. And it would be even better if they happen to be in public, because then someone might beat them up or arrest them, giving you a substantial advantage. But if Supercell don't want to add Gelbedes for whatever reason, they might be stupid or something, I don't know, just adding his sprite to the game would drastically improve it. Just having him so random random background, like over there. Wow, that's already much better. And the last thing I think Supercell has to add to Brawl Stars is the truth. Supercell have been hiding it for way too long. Not only have they planned to take over the world for an entire year now, but they also haven't answered a single question that the community actually wants answered. Like, why is Spike missing in the mystery at the hub loading screen? What does RT stand for? How old is Janet? But most importantly, why do they use color 240, 199, 11 to indicate a Brawl Pass reward? If I look that number up, all I find is an IP address in Korea. Like, why? What? Can I find a reward there too? Answer this, Supercell. We hunger for the truth you haven't given us for 5 years. If you don't answer soon, we will never play another Supercell game ever again. Unless you add Galbedes. Please add Galbedes!